Hi, PAX. I'm sorry, it's PAX South. Howdy, PAX South. How about that MC Frontalot and them double clicks, huh?
Yeah!
We are here to send you disappointingly off into the night.
Yeah!
All right, before we start, we need to do a little bit to get a sense of the room here. By show of hands, how many of you have never seen us perform live before? And/or don't know who we are?
Oh, wow. Fresh blood.
Yeah, you see, there's a lot of new people because the people who've seen us understand why they shouldn't see us again.
We're really a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Yeah, we're really. Just
Well, there are some people who know us.
All right, we got any nerds in the house? That was a real going out on a limb there, Paul.
Is there any water in the sea?
Anybody breathe oxygen to stay alive? Anyone? Yeah, got a few.
Yeah.
This song goes out to all the people who survive on oxygen and carbon and shit. We're gonna keep singing this song until it stops being relevant.
George R.R. Martin, please write and write faster. You're not going to get any younger, you know. Winter is coming, I'm growing impatient, and you've still got 2 whole damn books left to go. So write, George, write like the wind. I curse the day that my friend ever loaned me an old dog-eared paperback called Game of Thrones. How could I know that this seed would grow into an addiction that held me right down to my bones? Now 5 books later, I lurk with the masses, indignant, entitled, and waiting for word that the great bearded glacier has finally published 900 more pages of crack for the nerds. Why does every new verse of your song keep taking you so goddamn long? George R.R. Martin, please write and write faster. Please give us boiled leather and sigils and steel. We need our allotment of incest and intrigue and 6-page descriptions of every last meal. So write, George, write like the wind. Lewis took 5 years to chronicle Narnia. Tolkien had 12 years and Rowling took 10. Lucas spent nearly 3 decades on Star Wars, and we all know how that one turned out in the end. You're not our bitch and you're not a machine, and we don't mean to dictate how you spend your days, but please bear in mind in the time that you've had, William Shakespeare churned out 35 friggin' plays, and if you keep writing so slow, you'll hold up the HBO show. George R.R. Martin, please write and write faster, cause you won't stop whining until we're appeased. Crop out the chapters, and George, while you're at it, stop killing our favorite characters, please. And write, George, write like the wind.
George R.R. Martin, please write and write faster. Like before you are dead, George, please write like the wind.
All right, let me hear by outrageous shouting, who thinks Jon Snow is actually dead? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Hear that, George? We're on to you.
Remember when we wrote that song?
I like how I pointed like he's
Yeah.
God up in the sky. Guess he sort of is.
Don't think he isn't.
Oh.
He's Santa and God. And he's not a happy or benevolent Santa and God.
Ho, ho, no.
Remember when we wrote that song and how funny we thought it was about that he might actually hold up production of the HBO show?
Hold up Game of Thrones.
They'll never catch up to the books.
Maybe it's our song. Maybe there's magic power in our music.
All right. By the way, I thought that was great. I'm picking on our TV director in the back, where in the middle of that song, while Storm was singing the verse, we got a nice shot of me drinking some fucking water. Really important to concentrate. All right, let's do this. Let's get it out. so you can shut up about it.
Yeah! Oh my God! Take that, California.
That's going to turn into a whole lot of pee before I'm going to get off the stage. That was
Which
really
is my R. Kelly cover band.
Hey! So, for those of you who've never seen us perform, that's the only song we do. The rest of this is just us chugging water and yakking. No, we are, let's see, it is essentially almost February, which means Valentine's Day. So here is a song about werewolves.
Cruel, cruel moon, please don't come out tonight. 'Cause when you do, my Emily Lou and me are gonna have a fight. They say the full moon's meant for lovers, but you're gonna break my heart. When you shine, that baby of mine will turn into a werewolf and rip out my throat and kill me. 4 weeks ago, me and Emily Lou were on a North England tour. Late one night against advice, we went walking out on the moors. She thought she saw a doggy underneath the full moonlight. But when she tried to pet that doggy, it gave her a nasty bite. Didn't think too much about it till this morning when I read there was some kind of monster out last night and 18 folks were dead. My baby slept there next to me with blood caked in her claws. Tattered clothing, guts and entrails clenched between her jaws. Cruel, cruel moon, please don't come out tonight. 'Cause when you do, my Emily Lou and me are gonna have a fight. They say the full moon's meant for lovers, but you're gonna break my heart. When you shine, that baby of mine will turn on me and rip my lungs out and chew me and my liver. Every time you think you know someone, that's when they change again. So, Mr. Moon, won't you help me out of this doggone fix I'm in? I locked my baby in the basement and reinforced the door. But when she's done lycanthropizing, she's gonna settle up the score. My finger's on the trigger of this gun full of silver bullets. But, Mr. Moon, I love my Emily Lou too much to pull it. My daylight's running out soon and this door won't hold for long. One last chance now, Mr. Moon, won't you listen to my song? Cruel, cruel moon, please don't come out tonight. 'Cause when you do, my Emily Lou and me are gonna have a fight. They say the full moon's meant for lovers, but you're gonna break my heart. 'Cause when you shine, that baby of mine will painfully transform just like that guy from An American Werewolf in London. Then she'll tear my eyeballs from their sockets and I won't see my baby anymore. And a little more guitar in front of me, please. Oh, yeah. Thank you. That is the little more guitar in my monitor riff.
Smattering of gentle applause for
Yes.
that.
I remember that song, sort of. Whoa.
This next song is, well, it's sad. I love an easy-to-control crowd.
Which is my Donald Trump cover band.
Wow, ooh. Real mixed bag reaction there. So anyway, this song is about a gentleman who passed away. We had never heard of this gentleman before we read his obituary, and then we realized upon reading his obituary and reading his accomplishments, which were many, that he deserved a song. If anybody deserved a song written about him, it was this man.
In fact, he was so deserving it should have been written by somebody else.
So this is a song we wrote in honor of a gentleman named Dr. Robert C. Baker.
All right, a few followers of Baker in the house. That's great.
We're just fans of doctors.
We're Bakers.
Fans of bakers. How many fans of bakers? Yeah, woo!
Yeah, bread. Yeah, bread.
Muffins and shit. No, this is a different kind of baker. This gentleman, pretty much everything you hear in this next song is entirely true, except for the shit we made up. Oh, and also, again, this being a song honoring a gentleman who has passed away, you may wish to ready your lighters or lighter apps or, I don't know, PS2s. What do the kids play nowadays?
Your RPGs, just hold them up in the air.
Yeah, feel free to wave those during the choruses.
Hold up your Pathfinder card games. Just go ahead. Anything you got.
Just wave your DM around.
Hey, what are you doing? I don't want to be your lighter.
Wave your DM around as my Led Zeppelin cover band.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck you. That was funny.
Fuck You, That Is Funny is my Weird Al Yankovic cover band.
Saved. Okay, this is a song for a dead guy. Robert C. Baker died on a Monday. We all know his work, although few knew his name. A Cornell professor who taught poultry science, forever enshrined in the Poultry Hall of Fame. 84 years worth of food innovations, chicken dogs, turkey dogs, and turkey ham. But beyond them all stands Baker's greatest creation. For Baker begat chicken nuggets for man. Oh, Nugget Man, oh, Nugget Man, heading on down to that old promised land. Happy the meals all have been since the day that the Nugget Man came our way. Robert C. Baker, way back in the 50s, changed the way children and college kids eat when he invented a way to get breading to adhere much better to raw chicken meat. His new method led fast food chains in the 80s to develop and market a new bite-sized snack food made from mechanically recovered meat and anti-foaming products, reconstituted meat slurry, and extra chicken skin for its binding properties. Oh, Nugget Man, oh, Nugget Man, heading on out to that old promised land. Guts, feet, and beaks now don't get thrown away since the Nugget Man came our way. The king of the burgers is mourning with Popeye. The colonel has arranged a 21-gun salute. The churches are silent, but for Wendy's weeping, and Ronald has hung up his big yellow clown suit. Robert C. Baker's last will was specific, that his bones be removed, and he be ground up real fine, and to place his remains into small cardboard coffins, and bury the pieces 6 at a time. Everyone! Oh, Nugget Man, oh, Nugget Man, heading on down to that old promised land, dipped into his honey mustard-filled grave. We're glad the Nugget Man came our way. We're glad the Nugget Man came our way. Nugget Man. It is now time for a song about boxing nuns.
Wow, a lot of Catholics in the house tonight.
Apparently all the fans of doctors and bakers are also fans of nuns and or boxing. You guys are our core demographic.
I don't know, is that like our Village People cover band?
No. Yeah, actually, you know what? Fuck you guys again. That was the best one of the night so far. That one was a fucking think piece. You'll go home and you're going to wake up at 2 a.m. going, oh shit, that was funny.
Pretty sure the reboot of the Village People is going to feature at least one nun.
Nonetheless, he said, realizing, you know what? I didn't even realize I was making that shitty pun until I was making it, but I was committed at that point. Got a real adversarial relationship with both the audience and my own mouth tonight. Which is my...
Oasis cover band.
There it is, yeah.
Man, we're just kicking up here tonight.
Yeah, we really took Oasis down a peg.
Yeah. Your fame and your millions, I bet you feel bad now.
No, it's time for a song about boxing nuts. So if you would set the scene, Storm.
Yes, so imagine we're not at PAX South for the next 4... It's cool. It's a temporary condition, I promise you.
We're just making pretend, folks.
Yeah, woo-doo-woo-doo-woo. That helps, right? Woo-doo-woo-doo-woo. Don't know what that is, but it helps.
Would it help if you drew up a quick character sheet of a person who was no longer at PAX?
Bumming of 20, I tell you that. So instead, we are in a vast boxing cathedral. That's right.
If you can kick on the cathedral reverb for reverb. Yeah. Oh, wow. That was like a toilet.
So imagine we are in a gigantic cathedral's toilet. Big enough for all of us.
Is the cathedral gigantic, the toilet gigantic, or both?
From the 12th to 13th century, the cathedrals were built in roughly the shape of a toilet.
Okay.
So that's where we are.
That was where the village went to pee.
Right. Who's got my back? I know my anachronistic friends know this, right? Good. Facts. So here in our toiletic cathedral, in which in the center of is a boxing ring, which is what you would also find in such a cathedral.
Preach it, Brother Commodius.
And up in the darkness, above that boxing ring in the cathedral, that's like a toilet, a single microphone descends.
Still my note, right? This is our Ladysmith Black Mambazo cover band.
Which is our Paul Simon cover band.
Damn! Fuck you, Paul Simon, which is my Art Garfunkel cover band. Everybody under the age of 35 is like, who are these people he's talking about?
Did he invent pinball? I think he did invent pinball.
Yes, Paul Simon invented pinball.
You know what? Let's start that rumor here, all right? Let's make that work on all of your feeds. Paul Simon equals pinball. Done. All right, cathedral, bathroom,
How the
humming.
fuck did we get here?
You mean existentially or just the particular
Any
path?
sense of the word, I literally have no idea what I am doing right now. Apparently we're talking about Paul Simon and pinball and toilets and cathedrals.
Yes, exactly.
In front of and we're in front of 1,000 nerds. This is like the nightmare I had last night. I had a little less clothing on in that nightmare. But I don't want to turn it into your nightmare, so this is staying on. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, don't give me that bullshit. Oh. You really don't want to see this at all. That was not a goddamn challenge. No, it's not happening. You can shout all you want. You could throw money. I will take your money and still leave it on. Storm can remove his jacket if he so chooses.
Oh,
Is anybody left watching the Twitch feed at this point?
No. Got the Twitch counter right there. Just shields are going down.
If we don't start this song very soon, they're going to shoot one of these cameramen.
That's why they're looking at us
You-
like that.
And you guys don't know which one of you it's going to be. There is a rifle pointed at one of you.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
I love this.
Yeah, okay. Here we go.
Okay. What is your name, sir?
Van.
Van. Okay. Van, and your name, sir?
John.
Okay,
John.
Van. In 15 seconds, tell us why you shouldn't be killed in the next 15 seconds.
I'm cooler than John.
Cooler than John. John.
John, what
rebuttal.
do you have to say to that?
I'm skinnier. You can't hit me. You can't see me if I turn sideways.
What? I'm sorry. Who's talking? I don't know. I have no idea. We can't find John. I'm sorry. We can't shoot him.
That would be so cool if there was actually some sort of death match that we put you guys through before the end of the concert.
No, that would be horrible.
Not a real death match, just like, like a Jello death match. Is the
Oh,
Jello
sure.
backstage that like we request? Okay, never mind.
Are you happier that you might have a funny death? Is that better?
By the way, you guys can't see it, but you see this wall that's here and the 12 to 15 feet of stuff between us and you? That's partly to save you from our spittle landing on you, but also you can't see. There's a ball pit in here. You can't see it. It's awesome. It's
Also-
only for famous people.
Oh, look, we do have a ball pit.
We're not playing another fucking song tonight. We got too many distractions.
You asked for it last year. You're getting it now.
I cannot quite fathom the amount of power that we wield, Storm.
I'm only going to guess that it's not a coincidence that we are here and those balls are here. Okay, good.
We said there should be a ball pit. I summoned a fucking ball pit with my mind.
You are a motherfucking sorcerer.
I am a motherfucking sorcerer. Maybe if you're good, Van, we'll let you play in the ball pit later.
the
all
storm,
right.
the storm and Paul pit.
We're going to figure out how to deploy this, but not yet. You're going to have to wait and see. That's like Chekhov's fucking gun right there. Waiting to see when that goes
Chekhov's
off.
ball pit.
Chekhov's ball pit, that old theatrical trope.
Perhaps it's part of the funny death.
Hi! I have lost all sense of time and or space at this point.
When last we checked with Paul and Storm, they were going,
Give me a second.
wow. Shake it off, Paul.
Whew. That one's too easy. Nope, nope. Shh. Shut up. You're in church. Ball church. Very poor phrasing in a Catholic environment.
Maybe.
What would happen if I never started this song?
I would get my meditation in.
Okay. Now we're not quite in sync.
Nope.
There it is. What are you, a whale now? In the past 5 minutes, there has been a cameraman deathmatch debate,
An invisible cameraman.
a ball pit summoned, and a whale song. We have seriously gone 10 minutes at least without even between the beginning of this song and the actual beginning of this song. This song better be fucking
Better be good,
great
yeah.
at this point.
When are they going to get to the fireworks factory?
Ladies and gentlemen, we present our title bout for the evening. In this corner, weighing in at 114 pounds. By way of the Sisters of Our Lady of the Immaculate Right Cross, with a record of 23-1, with 15 knockouts, 3 TKOs, 2 decisions, 3 conversions, and 1 exorcism. The High Priestess of Penance, the Pounding Penguin, the Assassin of the Passion, the Stinging Nun, and the Roman Catholic Wrecking Ball.
Somebody dropped their water bottle in church. Shame on you, son.
Shot it right out of your hand.
That's 5 Hail Marys.
With
Dublin? No.
somewhere.
Now who's lost? Now who fucked up, huh?
Both of us. Now I'm popping the microphone.
From
Next.
Dublin? No, you're still in second verse. I know you want this song to end sooner, but you shouldn't skip the whole next verse.
It's not for me, it's for the children.
I
that I do
understand.
this. Yes.
From
Next.
Dublin. Quick huddle. Okay, had a little band meeting. I think we're good now. That's my Metallica cover band, by the way. Yeah, you got that one. From Dublin, Ireland, Sister Mary Catherine, the habit breaker in And in this corner, weighing in at an even 82 pounds, by way of the Order of St. Adelaide of Perpetual Confrontation, with a record of 66-6, with 1 disqualification for using a the Vatican Vixen, the Pontiff's Pitbull, the original sinner, the homicidal bride of Christ, the assaulter from the altar, the Undertaker, and the Mother Superior of Kicking Posterior. From Mexico City, Sister Maria Teresa Garcia Graciela Aguilera Delgado Francisco Diego Arroyo Inigo Montoya Zapata Paquito El Guapo Abuelita de la Boom Boom Mendoza. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Now let's get ready to deciding how many songs we have to cut after our little digression there. So this is going to be our last song. No.
This song is called More Dicking Around.
That's my Fish cover band, by the way.
Oh, okay, we're going to do this one. So this one actually is autobiographical. And we dedicate this to the double clicks in this case.
And to MC
Front-A-Lot.
Front-A-Lot.
Yep.
opening band. We are here to do 5 or 6 or 7 songs. Don't go too long and get the hell off the stage. We are the opening band. We're probably not the band you came to see tonight, but it's alright, cause soon we'll go away. And we're wondering just where the hell's the sound guy? He disappeared just after we got up here. He's probably behind the building, rolling up a fatty, and he'll be gone until our last song. Getting a little lost there. Had to stop. Star Wars. I got totally thrown off. I apologize. I'm still in the middle of the nun fight song. But let's try this next chorus and see if I can't fuck it up a little more. We don't got a whole lot of fans. Nobody asked for our autograph. Or sad to say. God damn it. Paul, I am disappointed in you, which is my Beatles cover band. Third time is the charm. If I don't get it right this time, you all have permission to boo me. We don't got a whole lot of fans. Nobody asked for our autograph, and sad to say, as of today, no panties have been thrown, and we just got through an actual correct half of a verse.
Banana for Skell.
Yeah.
And a note on nouns. Panty? I've heard a lot of things about Texas, but
Somebody
banana panty was not one of them.
somebody got really ripped off at Victoria's Secret earlier today.
Or did they? Yes, they did. They did.
Here's no, shut up. We got to finish this fucking song. Here's a little. Oh, it's mushy and.
Is that like a wishbone?
Absolutely fucking not. What is this, a Gallagher show? All of a sudden, we got ball pits
and invisible cameraman. Sure, why
we
not?
were so close to getting through a song. We don't got a whole lot of fans. Nobody asked for our autograph, and sad to say, as of today, one banana has been thrown, and we're wondering if this was worth the drive here. We spent 6 hours in traffic on the highway for $50 and half price on the cheese fries and free Miller Lite on tap. Who can drink that crap? My cousin lives in town and we'll be crashing at his place unless his girlfriend's home from college and she's staying for the weekend. And if she is, then we will have to go and park the van behind the IHOP by the turnpike, and we'll sleep in the back seat. And we're wondering just where the headline act is. They're probably getting wasted in the green room. And they don't give a rat's ass who we are, so when they start to play up here, we're gonna drink all their beer. We are the opening band. We hope that all of you sign up on our mailing list and buy our disc and t-shirts in black and gray. We are the opening band, and we only got about 25 more minutes left. That's all we get to blow your ass away. We are the opening band. We are the opening band. Hello. Hello. I'm getting too old for this shit.
You only had 1 week to retirement.
Which is my Rolling Stones cover band. Storm's Choice. Okay. Yeah, that is a letter of the alphabet. There are 25 others that we know of. You'd think science would have discovered a few more letters at this point.
Oh, they have. The government's just keeping them from us.
Oh, yeah. Fucking government.
There's draw and fizzle. You don't know draw and fizzle?
Apparently not. I've missed that meeting of famous smart people. Uh-oh. Okay, it is time. You guys have been so good. It is time for you to participate. It's time for an Irish sing-along song. Yay! Because nothing says gather your focus and get your shit back together, Paul and Storm, like an Irish sing-along song.
Make you forget all about all the bananas and balls in the world. I honestly did not mean that as anything than the literal banana and those balls over there.
In those balls in the sacks?
I wasn't going to say it. But yes, those containers, which can be described as sacks.
The balls being barely held in by just some netting. I'm going to see how many of these people I can make leave.
Just my Marilyn Manson cover band?
Took him a second, but I think they're mostly on your side. Okay, Irish sing-along song to honor our very deep Irish roots in the Paul and Storm organization.
So deep.
My French, English, German Irish roots, and Storm's half Italian, half Jewish Irish roots.
The very lost tribe, yes.
So you'll be singing along in the choruses of this. You'll get the hang of it after the first time or two, we think. Though now I live across the sea, me thoughts they often roam back to the hills and valleys of me old ancestral home. Me mother's eyes, me sister's laugh, the games we used to play, and the song me father taught me, I remember to this day. And he sang something, 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 la da 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 da, la da da dee dee da da, something, something, la da da, la da da, oh, something, something, la da 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 da.
One day along the forest glen, a wandering I did go. I came along upon a leprechaun and grabbed him by his toe.
It's an odd first reaction to seeing a leprechaun.
It's the only way to handle them. Rear up on you.
I don't know what leprechauns you saw on TV growing up.
Well,
Mine mostly served sugary cereals. Very few of them had snake fangs.
Well, now we know which one of us is the true Irishman.
I suppose. That's my U2 cover band. Yeah.
Right.
But I'm sorry, you were dealing with your weird fucking leprechaun foot fetish. I interrupted. I apologize.
I was greeting a leprechaun in the traditional Irish manner. Yes, Paul, that's correct. And he said, "Dear boy, release me, and I'll bring you all me gold."
That was the most authentic Irish accent in the room right now.
Should be real deal right here.
Would you do that one more time for me? But not quite so subtle, because I was missing. I don't catch the nuances anyway. Just for me.
Okay, the one I do for the tourists. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, please.
And he said, "Dear boy, release me, and I'll bring you all me gold." 'Cause I'm the leprechaun.
That's the stuff.
And sing to thee the secrets of the Celts in days of old. And they sang
Something, 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 la da 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 da, la da da dee da da da, something, something, la da da, la da da, oh, something, something, la da 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 da. I actually got a foot cramp doing that.
So you get hazard pay for the week.
I'm so old and out of shape. Okay, this next verse, we looked up all these phrases on the internet.
Where everything is true.
I have no idea what any of this I'm about to sing means. One night, well, langers, I did spy a brasser, a crimson hair. She fancied doggin', so we bogged the skin it then and there. That one,
I get that one.
Yeah, I get that. That one's about sex. Yeah. Her scanger damo did a babs, shemaws a latty tat.
That one's pretty clear too.
That is also about
About
sex, of
sex,
course. Yeah.
yeah.
Grand cake, Nora, go me teeth. The saints, they reeled the spat. And they sang something, 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 la da 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 da. La da da dee da da da, something, something, la da da. Where's the man? Yeah, oh, something, something, la da 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 da. Normally I'd say get on with it, but I'm really fucking one to talk tonight, so you do you, Storm.
I love to breathe the morning air. I love a pint of plain.
I love to court the ladies fair, Killarney to Coleraine. But most of all, I love to hear me father's favorite song. Especially I love when everybody sings along. All right, if you don't have it yet, we're going to speak each line to you. You'll sing it back to us like this. Something, 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 la da 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 da. You sing.
Something, 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 la da 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 da. La da da dee da da da, something, something, la da da.
La da da dee da da, something, something, la da da. Where's the man, la da da. That was pretty good. It was missing some of the subtleties.
That Irish juice.
And as this set, if it proves nothing else, we strive for accuracy in the Paul and Storm organization.
Great perfectionists, we.
So we're going to break this down. No. La da 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 da. There it is. Oh, something, something, la da 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 da. Here we go. Something, 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 la da 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 da. La da da dee da da da. Something, something, la da da. Where's the man? Yeah. Oh, something, something, la da da. Louder and higher. Something, something, something. Clap and stomp and shit. La da da dee da da da. Something, something, la da da. Where's the la da 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 la da da? Oh, something, something, la da da. Louder and higher. Something, 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 la da da da. La da da dee da da da. Big drums. Oh, something, something, la da 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 da. Last time. Something, 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 la da da. All right. You know what's been missing from the night, besides a sense of focus or momentum to the set? It's a sense of the theatrical. I mean, we're in a theater. This isn't a rock club. This isn't a dance hall. This is an honest-to-God theater. There's seats. That's
And
pretty much
barricades.
there's seats, which is pretty much the only thing required for a theater. Walk into any room. Are there seats? You're in a theater.
Boom. So we have two questions for you before we proceed. The first question, do you like musicals? Awesome, awesome. That takes the pressure off. Did the first one. That was a harder one. Question the second, do you like video games? Excellent. You'll like this because right now we're presenting for you Frogger, the Frogger musical. Now why the chicken might have done it, I just couldn't say. But if I'm gonna make it home, this is the only way. 5 lanes of traffic, an embankment, and a stream. It's like it's some kind of amphibianic fever dream. The total lack of law enforcement on this road's a crime. I'd write a letter, but I simply haven't got the time. Give me a call tomorrow if I haven't died. And I can tell you how I made it to the other side.
Left, up, right, right,
side.
Up, left, up, right, right, right. Down, left, up, left, up, right.
If I make it to the other side.
Excuse me, miss. I couldn't help but notice that you seem to be out here all alone. And it seems to me, in a world so cold and lonely, no one should have to do this on their own. Look, you're on camera. We're already past the highway, so if you are going my way, there's a room inside. If you want a ride, I'll take you to the place we're heading toward. Hop on board, let's bear this load together. Hop on board, we'll share this road forever. If you're with me, there'll never be a winter weekend. They'll never stop us, baby. Hop on board. Hop on board. Hop on board. Hop on board. Too many fucking steps. Now that you have got my back, I see a new plan of attack. And suddenly the path is clear, the way to get to there from here. From the turtle to croc to stump, getting closer with every jump. We reach the end somehow, then I look in your eyes and now I'm home. Everybody sing and wave. And now I'm home. It's 4 words, it's easy. And now do it for the guy down front center who apparently his arms don't work. And now just the men in your manly male voices. And now just the ladies in your lovely lady voices. And now all the men and the women singing together as one. And now you feel the love story.
I do. Do you feel it, Paul?
I feel the love.
And now last time, and now I'm
How's everybody doing? You okay? No. Shut up. Just shut up and chill for a second. We gotta reset the scene. I have a thing I have to do. Hold on. That's just unsettling, watching those balls slowly pop out of the orifice of that bag as you lay on it. It's
just like that scene from The Godfather.
It's like some alien creature is giving bizarre rainbow birth.
Which is my beer cover band.
Hold on.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
That chair is for David Bowie.
Commencing countdown, engines on.
3, 2,
Check ignition and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade. And the papers want to know whose shirt to wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door. And I'm floating in a most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today. For here am I sitting in a tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue and there's nothing I can do. Past 100,000 miles, I'm feeling very still. And I think my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much, she knows. Ground control to Major Tom, your circuit's dead. There's something wrong, can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear? Am I floating around my tin can? Far above the moon. Planet Earth is blue and there's nothing I can do. Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom.
Thank you, David. Boy, that changed the fucking mood, didn't it? If you could bring up the slides there backstage, Eric, we have something very important to discuss with you.